About a year ago, Secrets Invasions released their show to Disney Plus and immediately was met with backlash as users realized that the intro was made by AI. Now, there's one aspect to this whole creative AI, whether it's generating images or writing out essays for you, that people don't talk about whatsoever. And I'm going to talk to you guys about it today. So leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below if you ever used AI to help you create something. There's no shame in it. Today we're going to talk about it more. So buckle up and let's get right into it. Buckle up. So I'm going to give you a really quick rundown of AI. Essentially, AI is a data set. And if you don't know what a data set is, it's essentially a culmination of information that the AI is trained off of.
So robots building robots.
Let's say you use Midjourney, which is considered one of the most popular AI art generators, and you type in something like show me Family Guy but in the Simpsons style, let's say. That information will be spewed out to the AI and it will use its data set, which is probably fed with a bunch of images from the Simpsons and from Family Guy, and it will create what it thinks is the most accurate representation. But that's not what I want to talk to you guys about today, because there's a crucial part in the making of art or writing or whatever it is that gets your creative brain going that nobody talks about. And that part is the fun of actually doing the work.
Just look at me! Fun, fun, fun!
Do you ever have an idea and you're just like, wow, that's a great idea. I'm actually really excited for this to become a reality. And the only way to do it is to work through the steps and to figure it out. When it comes to making art or really doing anything in life, the part that people hate is the part of actually having to do the work. And I understand that work can be kind of tedious sometimes. You know, you're doing the same thing over and over again and it feels so, annoying to have to just repeat yourself over and over and over again. You're just thinking, oh my goodness, could we just skip this part can I just be a master at this yet? Can I just skip this annoying part of actually having to do the work?
I quit!
And believe me, in this video, I have repeated myself 7 times already, saying the same thing over and over and over again just to get that line perfect for the video. And trust me, I believe it too. I would love to skip some of that too, but in reality, that's just the way it works and you gotta go through that. Now, it may seem boring, but that's what makes it worthwhile. The ability to sort of work through that and come up with a good video or a good idea or a good essay, whatever it is, that work that goes into it is so much more gratifying afterwards because you actually put the work into it. There's a video where we talk about La La Land and the soundtrack where at the very end of it, I put a clip of me playing the cello. It's something that I've been playing for a long time. Here's a clip of me playing for the very first time. It's not so great. So here's a clip of me a couple years later. You can already see infinitely better progress. Now, obviously, I'm not some maestro and I'm not as good as maybe the greatest players, but that doesn't matter because I still love doing it. And why do I love it? Is because I see the progress happen. I saw what happened. I saw the start where I just really wasn't that great to the point where I am now, where I'm much better, and I'm very proud of that. And that's an aspect that you completely neglect when you use AI. You know how many times I've started and recorded a video and went, this video's not really working. Okay, let's restart, do something else. If you haven't watched one of the most recent videos about Letterboxd, that video came to me very late in the night before it was uploaded, and I kind of just was struggling with coming up with a concept, and I had made a couple of other videos prior and just scrapped them completely. That video just came out of nowhere, out of maybe some frustration.
You're angry.
You angry?
And it worked out in the channel's favor because it's one of the most popular. A lot of people seem to be enjoying it. And there's a great conversation about rating systems and Letterboxd and movie-going experience. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But that is the point I'm trying to make. That video would never have happened, or at least the way that it was made would never have happened if I didn't have to work through all the steps prior. Failing at the previous video, trying to figure out the right concept and trying to figure out the right idea. Those things are being taken away completely when it comes to AI. I think right here would be perfect. Oh, hi. Hey, what are you up to? Oh, I'm just putting up this sick new poster. Oh, cool. Can I have that one actually? You can't have my poster. No, this is mine. But if you want one, you could go pick one up on movieposters.com. Yeah, movieposters.com. Why do you keep
that's
saying
right,
the name?
movieposters.com.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, go check out all their posters. They've got new, old, you name it.
What is going on here?
Yeah, and you have a choice between original posters or reprints.
Am I in the Matrix?
Well, if you can't afford it,
I'm not broke. I can afford. Alright.
don't forget to use code Forgotten15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
Alright, this is weird. I'm leaving.
Can we end this skit now? Because my arms are getting really tired.
Everybody seemed to believe that AI and art were never going to really cross paths because there's just something about the artwork and the way that we do the process of making art that an AI could never do. And that brings me to my next point. AI is completely soulless. If you've ever seen those videos out there about, people just making songs by clicking a button and they're like, wow, this is really good. And then you listen to proper composers like Hans Zimmer and you go, oh, okay, there's a big difference between these things. There's a human aspect, there's a human touch to everything we do in the art world that will never be touched by AI. There's an emotional depth to the work that we put behind our videos and our movies and our music. Whether it's written or drawn, there's a physical, emotional aspect to it that AI will never, ever, ever, ever be able to replicate. Because what makes art so amazing and so worthwhile and why it's never seemed to go away is because of the emotional depth that we hold for it. The work that we put into it, the emotion that comes from it. Art does not come from code and numbers on a screen. Art comes from the soul and from the things that we live through. Everything we do, everything we touch in life is based off of the emotions that we have. It's not because, oh, there's a 0 and a 1 in the way and that's art. No, there is so much behind it. It could be the simplest things. It can be the way that you set up your room, the way that you live your life. All these things are because of the way that we feel and live our lives. That is something that AI will never be able to do and ever be able to replicate, no matter what. So remember that when you are making something and you wonder, oh, I could take a shortcut with AI and just skip all this fuss of having to, scrap through all this paint and have to spend 30,000 hours practicing the same piece over and over again. Or, oh, I didn't get the right shot because it's just not good enough. I could just fake it with AI. Forget it. It's not worth it. Your work will be worth so much more, not only to you, but to everybody else out there when they realize that you're the one who trudged through all that work to put it together. Anyways, I seem to have gone on a tangent there, but it's the reality. AI seems to be taking over everything, but there's a human aspect behind all of it that we will never get from AI. So for those who are in the arts and in the movie industry and are people like me making YouTube videos for you guys, hold on tight because we'll still be around. Don't worry. And leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm going to go pop an Advil because my head hurts now.